Are you asking which simulation we are doing?
What CAE are you doing to assess the strap design and crosscar attention?
We are doing vibration simulation right now, and we can also do another simulation of G-load.
When will those results be available to us?
The vibration simulation is doing on this week, and it is still on calculation. I haven't got the result from our CE team.
Okay, but next week we will, or no, maybe I misunderstood. When will those be available to us?
I think their plan. Our CE team plan to give the results for next
Will they be able to do that before they leave for Spring Festival?
Yeah.
What G loading can we expect from what's your history with vehicles of this type and durability G loads? What could we expect from the tank going through its accelerations? Can you say, Brian?
I don't think I can say.
Okay.
Leo, I think in addition to the assessments that YAP is doing, let's do what we can on our side too. Are you familiar with any Gavin and Imran's team? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, they contacted me last year asking for the CAE studies that we would request for this program. And that at that time we didn't have suppliers.
Okay.
We don't need anything at that moment.
Okay, I personally think now is a good time to start that assessment.
Yep. Okay. I'll start the conversation. And if I understood correctly, we will require durability analysis, right?
Yeah. So we asked them to do 20 hours of the profile that's in our PF 90083. Those guys are pretty familiar with what we do.
Is that the sign-off test, Brian? That what you just mentioned?
Yeah, PF 90083 is what we do at a DB and PP level for bench testing.
Okay. And then vehicle durability is the final sign-off.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite sure what you mean by final sign-off. But yeah, it's another critical step in assessing the straps.
Okay, yep.
In terms of our durability simulation are ongoing is with the Stellantis acceleration curve, right? Angel,
Yeah, I'm here.
yeah, our
I can yeah. Wait a minute. Sorry.
yeah, make sure we use the Stellantis vibration acceleration curve. Okay.
I use the curve the same as RUPHEV.
Okay.
Actually, now I'm remembering a couple of weeks ago, the chassis durability team contacted me requesting the material properties for the straps and the skid plate. I sent an email requesting this information. Probably it got lost in the hundreds of emails I sent to you, but for sure we will need the mechanical and durability properties to run this analysis. So if you could please share the specific grade of steel the straps and the skid plate are made of, along with the mechanical properties. That's our starting point to get in touch with the virtual analysis team and request.
Only the metal parts?
The metal, the straps, the skid plate, and also the shell, the tank shell, please.
Also the tank shell.
Let's include the pillars. Julio, if they're not simulating pillars, if they ignore all internals, it's probably not the best thing to do.
Okay.
Because our tank does have some rigidity, so please include the material for the pillars.
Okay, we will report to our CET and feedback. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, please share with us the material properties they are using for the analysis, so we can have the same information. Okay, coming back to the 46-gallon tank, specifically for the FTIB topic, I checked the study you sent and took the clearance measurement to the dynamic envelope. Now it's much better. It's 43 mm. This blue part is the dynamic envelope, and here in the next image we see the clearance to the static model, which is 72 mm. So now we will take these numbers to the safety team and see if they agree with this packaging, and we can we can say this is a good position. One issue we found during the revision is the tool access that we need for these fasteners. And we need a tool access of 32 mm. So to protect for the tool torque, we should create a 32 mm cylinder and make sure it fits in this area. So probably the routing of this line will have to change to something like this to allow access for the tool.
The plan that we discussed previously, this is the one that is that we may have this C-clamp shipped as loose part to be installed at the plant, and the other option that we were exploring is that we can just have like partial installation between this C-clamp with the bolts and the nuts that can allow to slide the FTIB through the pockets that we have between the seat bracket and the weld pad bracket. So the plant can just slide into two pieces
why,
and
but
then
this thing is
complete
bound
the
and
assembly.
determined not to go on the freaking highway today. I cannot get this thing to route and just take I-75. Like, it's beyond frustrating how hard this thing is to get to go where you want it to navigate sometimes. Like, I don't give a shit if Tesla finds 13,000 routes that it thinks is better. This is the one that I want to take, so stop being stupid. So it's interesting. It's seeing the yellow line or the high occupancy lane as being a shoulder. Although it'll let me switch lanes into it. I think that's when it freaked out previously for the system error. Looks like my ETA is closer to 10:15 now, comma, I-75 is a icy parking lot.
Trump will not just give him the
defending NBA champion Boston Celtics, Jason Tatum, is with us.
people kind of take the irony out of this genre, the subgenre, because of the name, really appreciate the musicianship, the artistry, and the art these guys were making. And that was the goal of this film. I went in telling all these musicians, I want to have a fun movie, but I don't want to make fun of any of you. And I think they really respected that and appreciated that, because they haven't had a chance to talk about Fleetwood Mac or the Eagles in 1970s Los Angeles. Yet these guys were in these studios day and night making this music and making hit music. This stuff was dominating the Billboard charts and radio and the Grammys. I think people have been it over the years.
Yeah, hey, let me ask you, is there a particular song or a particular, for the Beatles, I Want to Hold Your Hand launched it, Sgt. Pepper's was the album. Is there a particular song or an album that you think really encapsulates yacht rock?
I think we make a case that What a Fool Believes is the song to compare all yacht rock songs. It gets a 100 on the Yachtski scale, what we call. So I think if you start there, and the influence of that song and the sound of that song, of how it changed music, there's a world before What a Fool Believes and a world afterwards, and you really see how influential that music was. So I would say you start there and you go from there.
Yeah, and you want to tell everybody about Donald Fagen and your luck with him and trying to get him to talk about yacht rock?
Yeah, so I have what you call the Mount Rushmore of yacht rockers in this film. Kenny Loggins, Michael McDonald, Christopher Cross, the guys from Toto. The one artist I was missing was Donald Fagen. And again, we make the case that Steely Dan was the beginning of all of this. And for months, I was trying to get Donald to sit down for an interview. And finally, he agreed to have a phone call with me. And I recorded that phone.
I should probably watch it live on TV. I mean, no the way Musk is gone. Thanks, Griff, live in Washington. Appreciate it. Nice to see you, Dana.
President Trump is stirring things up in Washington and doing it fast, cutting through years of Biden bureaucracy to dramatically reshape the federal government, moving at warp speed to keep his campaign promises. Welcome to a brand new hour of America's Newsroom. I'm Dana Perlino.
Good morning to you. It's been quite the week, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's like you don't even get to be shown where the bathroom is, like straight to work.
You got it. I'm Bill Hemmer. Good morning at home. President Trump unleashing a tidal wave of executive orders, and there's a lot at stake because of it. Trump says it'll take time, money, and effort to fix many of the problems inherited from President Biden, but he believes they can all be solved.
And in his first sit-down interview since the inauguration, Trump told Hannity he got back to the White House just in the nick of time.
Only the second time in history somebody didn't have consecutive terms.
Yeah. Well, they say it's historically bigger. I don't know about that.
Expanding across several federal agencies. We're live in Texas and at the White House. Plus, President Trump defends as the newly freed Oath Keepers founder visits Capitol Hill. Also ahead, senators raise new questions about the vetting of Trump's defense pick. The Pete Hegseth nomination facing a key test today in Washington. And later, a new fire explodes near Los Angeles. We're on the ground amid new danger and
Good morning, Jeff.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Good morning, Russell. I think Dean asked me to move the meeting.
You mean you want to reschedule this, Jeff, or?
No, this is the time he wanted. So we'll just wait a minute.
Okay.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Tom.
Good morning.
Hey, Tom.
Yeah. Felix and Hope, Happy New Year coming.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have the red envelope for you.
Ah, nice.
just when I see you, I'll give it to you.
That is the Chinese tradition.
Oh, it's everyday tradition.
Okay, here's Dan. Okay, Dan, can you hear us?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you everyone for calling in. I'm going to R7P. Hang on one second, share my screen. So we're being tasked. This will go presentation mode. We're being tasked for a new vehicle to modify the skid plate to save cost and weight. And I have a picture here how it joins on the vehicle.
What do you want the capabilities of the future skid plate to be structurally?
The concern is impact on the side, so we'll need some protection there, but essentially nothing on the bottom. Which means we would need to have a strap here and some unique strap feature here if this is all eliminated, right?
So the green would be gone.
Yes.
And so then the question is how do we mount how do we secure the tank to the vehicle?
Yes.
And you mentioned a side shield. That would be on the outboard side, not the
This
side.
is the inboard.
Oh, the inboard. Okay.
Yeah, you can see in this picture down here. I don't know if you can see my cursor.
Oh yeah. Yes, I can.
That's a transfer case.
Jeff,
okay.
Is that side shield expected to
Let me back up
to
a
be
little bit for you.
protective
Yeah, benefit.
or just cosmetic?
Oh, hold on, Ross.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Just let me back up just because there's Felix, there's other team members from YAP here. They need to get a little bit of background. Felix and Hope, this is a 28 model year brand new mid-size truck that's going to be built in Belvedere. So you don't have this business right now, just okay. And then so what they're trying to do is use the JT-PHEV fuel tank as a base with adaptations for this new truck that you currently don't have business yet or don't have business. Okay,
yeah,
you
that's
clear?
a good point, Tom. Thank you. That was very good.
Yeah, you're clear, Felix?
Yeah. So this is also my first question. So you already answered it. So
yeah.
And so the future's program name will be R7P, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
Or it's going to be the mid-size truck, just to in layman's term. Yep.
So, where is the assembly location?
It's in Belvedere, Illinois.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay.
Okay.
So can I understand is the extension of the current JT program, or it's totally new?
It's new.
It's new. So what they're trying to do is use the current JT PHEV with adaptations for the new mid-size truck.
Yes.
Okay.
So take what we have, morph it, do what we need to do with minimum investment.
Exactly.
Okay.
And lower piece price. That's the goal. It's going to be a lightweight truck. So just to be clear, they want this truck, as far as the fuel tank, the cheapest as possible.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what will the maybe it will be a different topic. So do we know what's the what will be the competitor on the market for this car? It will be F-150 or a smaller one?
A smaller one, either the Maverick or one of them.
Or the Ranger. Yeah.
Ranger. Okay.
Or Tacoma, Toyota Tacoma, those size of trucks. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe we are also smaller than the current JT program, right? Or similar size.
I would say so. We don't have more information, but I would say so.
Okay. Understood. So
I think the key is that the goal is to share as many common parts we can with the JT program that we have today. Specifics of the vehicle, limited pretty much to what Tom and Jeff have shared just here.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, as commented, basically the idea is to use as many parts as common as possible, and if not, to use some derivative parts. That would be like this case, to take as basis the JT tanks on 3.6 and PHEV, and have and assess if we can have a simplified version, as indicated by Jeff and Tom,